really don't have the money. He was like, well, money's not an issue. He's like, wait, what?
He's betting on himself.
Yeah. Yeah, because we
He's betting on himself. If any other team would have called before he got to the Warriors and everything, he would have went there. But no one called. And no one said they were interested. Well, that's everybody else's fault. You can't blame Adam Silver. You can't blame the NBA. You can't blame the Warriors. You can't blame him. It was a group effort to let that man go to the Warriors. So be it.
It was a group effort. And then this is the way the NBA's been going, is to kind of get talent, gang up on them. This has just been a new trend that's starting. So, I mean, listen, I'm still going to watch the NBA. My team sucks. I know it. So, I ain't got to worry about my team competing for a title for a long time. So, I'm still going to support my team. But I'm interested to see how Cousins will fit with the Warriors. This is a storyline I'm interested in watching. I think everybody should be interested in watching this story. See how he comes back. See how it works out. See if it works out for him. This is a great storyline.
And here's the big thing. If at the end of the year he has a big season and the Warriors are choose between Durant, Klay Thompson, and now you have Cousins that you have the option of going ahead and signing to, it just gives them more ammo to free up money. And it just gives them more person to offer money to. Exactly. So if he has a big season, Klay could be gone, but Cousins will still be there. So all they're doing is watching. They're watching their own self and they're watching their own back, and it's good for them. They know what they're doing.
Can you imagine if Cousins come at least what he is, that and Durant and Steph Curry? Because I imagine if he does come at the full health there where he will be, then yeah, you're definitely right that Klay Thompson will be gone, and I think Draymond Green will be lined up to be gone next because he wants a match, and the Warriors
exactly. If Draymond leaves and Klay leaves, but then you still have Steph, you still have Kevin Durant, and then you have a fully healthy Cousins. That right there is plenty enough for you too.
You still win the NBA title with that
depending on where Klay goes.
Oh yeah.
Because if Klay goes to LA, then you've got then LA finally has a defensive presence there that is going to help. Another defensive guy, but he can score.
Yep.
So it's just where pieces go is where the big difference is. But the Eastern Conference, my God, no one wants to play in the Eastern Conference anymore.
No more, yeah, I know. It's bad out here East.
I'd be stupid.
But
I'd be quick to sign with somebody in the East. I'd be like, you want me to go where? Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, next year's going to be a big year. There's going to be a lot of money available, and so the East will be back. But everybody want to go out west because it's the warmer weather out there. So,
well, we're warm weather here.
Oh, plenty. Yeah. You got 2 basketball teams in the state of Florida. It's got good weather. Atlanta's got good weather. They don't have a lot of room, a lot of cap room. Charlotte,
they still suck.
Weather. So, Philly. I mean, there's a lot to do in Philly, New York. Philly, New York's got a lot of stuff to do up there in them towns. Boston's a, legendary town. So, I know everybody crap on the East because it's desirable place not to play as far as like the weather-wise and state taxes and everything like that. But I don't know. I think the Eastern Conference getting a bad rep, but I do think, and this is something I want to talk to you about as well too. I think they should definitely change the format to the playoffs. I still think they should do the 8-8 teams, but they should do it as far as like the records and if they have to travel.
Oh yeah, they should see them different. Yeah.
I still think it should be 8 teams from each other conference, but if Golden State had to end up playing somebody like I don't know some sort of team like let's say the Magic make the playoffs. They had to play. They just got traveled to Florida and play them. There's no excuse. You just got to see it that way, but I do think they should do this. If they do the first round, they got to go back to 5 games if they change up the season.
But I think they should have been going for 5 games from the get go for the first round.
Yeah,
the first. Yeah, but the thing with the doing all 16, and then we all know an Eastern Conference team is going to be the 16th seed.
Yeah,
them having to travel all the way out west and playing in a 5-game series with that much travel is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because because if you really come to think about it, that's not fair for the Warriors. They played their butts off to get the number 1 seed overall, but you're making them travel all the way to Miami or Toronto or anywhere on the East Coast that's going to have a team. It's really not fair to them to have them having to do that. You know what I'm saying? As being the number 1 seed. They should only have to travel that much when the finals comes up.
Yeah.
That'd be the only one bad thing I would see about seeding like that.
Mm-hmm. And then what you really hope is that if that does see like that, then hey, they just take care of business, win the 2 games at home, and don't slack around. But yeah, you're right. It's really not fair from that, number 1 and number 2 seed that's got to travel all the way to like Florida, for example, to come play a team down here. That's why I say with that, it should go back to 5 games. So that way, hey, we got to take care of business, sweep them 3.
Oh yeah, it should be 5 games no matter how they have it set up.
Yeah,
because 7 games for the first series, that crap gets on my nerve.
And I get that.
Because very rarely do you see people get pushed in the first round.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore.
And there's more. If there's an upset going to be happening, there's more of that sense in a 5-game series than it is in a 7-game series. Because if you get a team that's not really a big bitch, but they can scare you with their front 5, and they're one of them surprise teams, they could get a couple of games to begin with. But the more and more it goes, the more and more they get tired. If you do a 5-game series, if they could click off 2 wins in them first 3, then they have a chance of not getting that tired and winning another game.
Yeah.
It adds more excitement when it's 5 games. When it's 7 games, we don't get excited for game by game by game until it gets to the third or until it gets to like the 4th game or the 3rd game.
So just imagine,
depending on how many has been won by one team.
Right.
The finals wasn't exciting at all after game 1 because we already knew you didn't win game 1, you ain't winning nothing else.
Yeah. Because it's just imagine like if somehow a 16 seed do beat like the Golden State for 1 game at home, then yeah, it's intriguing because the 5-game series it put the pressure on them like we better tighten up.
Exactly.
Play, so
if a team can scare you, but not really, there's not a 16th seeded team going to scare Golden State.
No, not at all. Golden State shouldn't honestly fear any team in the NBA right now, and they haven't for the last few years. So, yeah. So I like to see the whole seeding thing, but I like to see how they're going to work that out a little bit. But I don't think that we should do conference straight up just anymore. Just do the whole thing and do it by seeding and go from there. But
but then if we did it like that and both Western Conference teams win, we're really going to be into some late ass freaking games, watching them on the East Coast.
Yeah. Because honestly, the Rockets and the Golden State was pretty much the NBA Finals this year.
Yeah, this year that definitely was.
Right. I know the East.
I'd have much rather seen the Celtics in the finals. I think it would have been a little bit more fun to see the Celtics in the finals. Do I think the outcome would have been any different? No. But I think the Celtics might have got a game.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're going to do it, but they need to, because now the disparity in the West is just so it's a bigger gap in the West than it is East. Obviously, now it was like that the last few years, but now it's definitely big now that the East is one of their biggest stars to the West. So NBA All-Star
the East has no stars. The All-Star team's going to look retarded.
Yeah. Get a little beat.
The All-Star team's going to get blowed out. After halftime, they're going to have to switch people's jerseys.
Pretty much.
I don't even think they should do East versus West at the All-Star game this year.
Well, they don't.
I think they should pick 2 captains and let them pick and let them play.
That's how they did it. They did that like.
Oh yeah, that is how they did it this year. Yeah, do it again this year.
Oh yeah, That's they kind of now they're gonna do the live draft because they want players' feelings to get hurt. You're making millions of dollars. You think you gonna get? I don't care if you pick me last. If I'm making millions of dollars, you can pick me last. Guess what? It's an honor to be in an All-Star game. Stop. People need to stop being so
do it
sensitive.
Just do it from. Just do it. Be done with it. Let them play like that, or put the Warriors against the rest of the league All-Star.
Yeah, agree.
Do something like that. I don't care. Just don't ever do West versus East again because the poor East.
The poor East, man.
4-4 East.
We're living up to the Leishman Conference name now. All right.
The only thing the East side of America is good for now is football. That's it.
Yeah. Hey, with football's coming up soon, we'll be doing some football previews here soon.
Sweet baby Jesus, I'm ready.
I know. You over there rubbing your hands like, yes.
Start this crap up.
You got the...
speaking of that, I got to throw it in real fast. Did you see where they are asking players about their Mount Rushmores of all-time great NFL players?
No, is it on is it on Twitter or is it on NFL?
It's on NFL.com.
Okay.
Jalen Ramsey goes, oh, that's easy. It's me with 4 different facial expressions.
That's a cocky son of a dude. Bro.
I said that boy retarded.
That's your guy. I know you love him.
but he's so good. Yeah, I just laughed when I saw that. Okay, now on to Paul George.
All right, Paul George signs him back with OKC. He got the max contract as well. Kevin, Russell Westbrook's been getting this bad rap about being a bad teammate, man. Is this thing really a myth about him being a bad teammate?
I don't think he's a bad teammate. I think he comes off that way on the court because he has that restless bitch face. So we don't know if he's happy or mad or what half of the time. But I don't think he's a bad teammate. I really don't. I think it's one of the myths, or you're not going to sign. If you're not going to say that I want to go play in the Lakers, I want to go play for the Lakers, I want to play for the Lakers. Then when you get a chance, you just don't. Because it's obvious you don't need the money. So you're going to sign for pretty much the same amount of money.
Yep.
You go into L.A., whether you stayed there or stayed to Oklahoma and went to L.A. So I don't think he's that it's a bad teammate. I just think I think he's misunderstood a lot just because of the way he is.
And then Paul George.
That's what I think. I think he's like. I think I just mentioned Jalen a little bit. I think he's kind of like Ramsey.
Yeah.
I think he has that similar mentality that he knows he's good, everything like that. He knows he's probably one of the better people at his position. But he has that cockiness, which a lot of people don't like. If he's on your team, you like it. If he's not on your team, you don't like it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And that's where a lot of people get mad about it at. And I'm like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't think, like I said, it's just his aggression on the court and like that. But out the court, Russell seemed like a great guy. I mean, he really do. So, I mean, I think him and Paul George really bonded. And Paul George even took a stab at Lakers in an article about a week ago talking about, well, they didn't trade for me a year ago, so things changed.
Yeah, they had their chance.
Yeah. I mean,
they had their chance to get him.
Yeah. They got that young talent, so, I mean, they was able to nab Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis in the first-round draft pick for him. I mean, Lakers could have done something like that with some of their young talent. You know, I don't know. They could have done something similar, but that's what I'm saying. So you had your opportunities, and he was sold. Pressy took a risk. He knew he was a free agent, and they sold him on a culture over there in OKC, and it was something that paid off.
And he really likes Billy Donovan.
Yeah. It was a risk.
He came out and said, I like him as a coach. I want to be here with him as a coach. I really like him as a coach, and he really likes their front office.
Yep.
OKC seems like a well-run organization, except for getting rid of Durant and Harden and all that stuff, and they took shots about that. But they seem like a well-ran, good, genuine organization. And when you hear players talk like that about them, of course they're going to want to stay. If you show somebody that they're wanted, they're going to stay. It's like any job that you go to.
Yep. So here's even bigger news is that OKC that they will end up buying out Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. So, well, you could see that coming a mile away. His buyout was some Dunkin' Donuts. And his own Whataburger franchise,
and promised to get Lala back and to love him.
Yeah.
So,
but that Carmelo thing's gonna play out for a while because it's curious to see where he's going to end up.
Yeah. So I